Hey everyone, Legends Canada here, and I got something special in store for you today. We are gonna set a table together. So I finally got to go thrifting today and picked up some cool stuff, and we're gonna make a table. I'm just outside because it's like 0 degrees Celsius here in Northern Ontario. I'm just getting some rays. So I hope you guys like today's video. Let's get started. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this, but bear with me. I guess this video's got to be long enough, so. This chair was already out because I thought I was going to sit in it and do my normal super long introduction. I ended up just going outside instead. This table I didn't get today, but it's really cute. It's almost like arts and crafts movement kind of table. Lots of really nice detail. I'm going to adjust the camera in a second. So this little tablecloth here is way too big. But a little trick that I do is I make little knots in them, just really loose little knots. That way it still has its shape, but it's not dragging. When I'm looking for tablecloths at vintage stores, I want flowy, flowy, flowy. The older, the flowier, and the holier, the better. Holes are totally okay with me. All right. When I'm hosting something, I don't care about creases in a tablecloth. It's like, I think it adds character, and the people already know that I'm making an effort for them, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So there you go, there's the base. All right, so let's begin with this Wedgwood server that I found today. Blue and white, it's got this beautiful scene on it with a big tree and a big wagon full of hay and a little church in the distance. So this doesn't say dishwasher safe, which is a good sign. That means it's got a little bit of age to it. I also found this blue and white cherry blossom plate here. This seems relatively new. There's no marking behind it, but yeah, I just got it because, hey, cherry blossoms, you can't go wrong, and I can't wait for spring. Bring it on. It was a little bit of a blue and white day. I'm gonna use this here as my centerpiece. So this is Elsa Holland, I believe, 531. So it's all hand painted. And I'm gonna use this as a centerpiece a little off to the side. And because we got a lot of blue and white going on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a contrasting color. We're gonna use these dried hydrangeas from my garden last year. These I dried and they stayed green because I didn't dry them in water. I picked them when they were really young and new and they hadn't turned white yet. And then they just dried green like this. And I've been using these to add pops of color in my rooms all winter. So next season, I'm definitely gonna be doing more of that because they're beautiful. And my hydrangeas are actually just right outside my window here. And yeah, I can see when they're flowering. So next up, I got a whole whack of these crystal candle holders. So crystal, you can tell if something is crystal by the fact that it has a bit more of a metallic sound versus just the like glass sound. So these I'm pretty sure are crystal. If they're not, whatever, they were pretty cheap. And I'm gonna use these as candle holders. Now, I got a whole whack load of candles, mainly in these 3 colors. And in rehearsals today, I was seeing which one would be best. So maybe you can tell me which one you prefer in the comments below. So I had white, and I had this blue, and I ended up choosing the green because there's so much white and blue going on, and I didn't want it to be too matchy-matchy. I think that really pops, and you can really see the green. Next up, I found these beautiful pillows. It almost has like a Moroccan print. They almost have a Moroccan print. Yeah, and I love the blue piping on it. These white chairs are metal, and I actually found them on the side of the road one day, and I like, stop the car, like, and I didn't care who was looking at me. I just threw them in my car and drove home very quickly. Yeah, so they're hard and they're metal, so putting a nice little textile on there, something plush, really softens it up and really makes your guest feel more welcome. So, that's almost it for the items that I acquired today. But there was this umbrella stand. So this here is, I don't know, hello. I don't know if you can hear the difference from the other stuff. No, you won't be able to because I would have to hold that. But yeah, this is glass. And I just thought it was really pretty, really big. And originally what I would have loved was to like have some cut off branches and have branches coming out of this. But everything's dead here because it is winter still. So I'm actually gonna flip it around like this. I'm gonna use it as a glass pedestal. I don't know if you can still see that. You might not be able to. But the glass pedestal is going to hold this little oriental planter pot here. I have a few of these already, but what I do is I don't buy these ones because I actually don't like the color combinations in them. So I just get the ones when I find them that are just blue and white. But this one, there's like a pheasant here and a hummingbird, and I really like the birds on it, so I grabbed it. I said, take a chance. And I caved. All right, so now that's that for the items that I bought today. So it looks pretty good, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to now grab things that I already own to complete the look. One of my favorite YouTubers calls it fluffing. So I'm going to fluff the rest of this table, and yeah, I hope you really like it. And these again are just more blue, because I want blue on blue, on blue on blue on blue. So I'm going to do that really quick. I've got some old cutlery here. What side does it go on again? The left, I believe. So it's the left. I have to do the left here. Then of course, we're going to need some vino blanco with lunch. I don't care what time it is. I've got these little blue fabric napkins. I love fabric napkins because having a napkin that you are going to wash for somebody once they use it is a luxury. Never be afraid to mix your metals. I never am, and sometimes you end up with a really cool result. Ta-da! had to go find some matching knives in the garage. And look what I found. Super dangeroso. So let's just see what happens. Whoa!